Did you record yourself?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Hi, this is Deborah from Baby Wearing in Canada. We're all kind of laughing here because I'm really tired. I'm on day 3 here in Rome on a time lag. The first video I tried to do, I think I just got my nose in it because it was on Zoom from taking slides. And the second video was the one that wasn't because I forgot to hit go. Through my time here, I've had a chance to speak to a number of people. We're going to do like a little interview with one who's really interesting to the baby wearing world. She has spoken in Canada. It's Lela Williams. She is originally from Canada, though is living in the States right now. Let's say hello.
Hi, I'm Lela, and I'm at Arizona State University in the School of Social Work, where I'm a faculty member there. And I'm also a mom of 3, and I discovered baby wearing as a first-time mother. And when I was using the carrier, I became really interested in finding out more about what research had been done on infant carrying, because I never knew about it myself, and I had a PhD in child development, and so I became really passionate about doing research in this area, because the more evidence that we can collect around the effectiveness of infant carriers means that we can bring it into more accessible settings, so that your pediatrician knows about infant carriers and can recommend it to people as a useful tool to help them parent better, even if it's just to get through daily tasks. But maybe it can also be effective at helping people bond and attach with their babies. Or we can bring it into other arenas that other services can help provide this for people as a useful parenting tool.
And you've done a couple of studies. Want to talk about the one that...
Yeah, so the first study that I'm on my second study now, but my first study that I did was called the Mother-Baby Bonding Study, and I have a Facebook page if anyone is interested in...
I will link it in the comments, and I will hashtag it all over the place.
Perfect. So the Mother-Baby Bonding Study was done with teen moms, and I did a randomized study where half received carriers and half received book sets, and I found some promising outcomes for helping both the health and well-being of moms and baby, but also it helped improve interactions between mothers and babies. And my second study is in the NICU with infants born substance exposed, so I'm just in the beginning stages of that study, but I'm incorporating nurses putting babies in the carrier, because a lot of times moms are not able to come to the hospital, or just the way that the hospital is situated, it's not like mothers don't have their own room there, so oftentimes babies don't get a lot of physical contact. So just as a way, essentially, what the carrier does is helps people increase the physical contact that they have with their babies.
And what I thought was really cool when you were describing it to me the other day was that it sounds like you want the nurses to do exactly what parents do when we need to get stuff done. We put the baby in the baby carrier so that we still get the contact and we still can get those communication cues, that we can do other stuff. And you're saying they would get to do their charting and all that.
Because the reality is that our lives, no matter who you are, our lives are incredibly busy, and it's just really difficult to like, it would be so lovely if you could just sit and play with your baby all day long, but we can't do that. And so the carrier oftentimes just allows us to kind of multitask, and so you're still getting that close contact with your baby, but you're able to do some other tasks. You can't do everything, but there's some things that you can do. Frees up your hands, that you can feel like that you're not just like stuck in a chair with your baby or on the floor or something, that you can do some other things.
Now, the maternity leave provisions in Canada and the United States are extremely different.
Extremely different,
I have a belief that the policy decisions and the culture in which you're in can have an impact. Now, you were saying that in the NICU, parents can't always go in, and of course nurses are always more available in the hospital regardless. But I'm wondering if even like the Canadian hospital setting, if we wouldn't see an increase in parents being able to go in simply because we have that time. And is that something that you have to take into account with the parents, is because maybe they have to go back to work within 2 weeks of the baby being born, or they have like other obligations, or is your population set completely out of those considerations?
Do you mean why the parents like aren't spending much time in the NICU? Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is work obligations. It's also the hospital environment itself is just, it's not very open for people to be able to come in and spend a lot of time with their baby. Like the rooms themselves are very busy. There's people coming in and out all the time. There's not a lot of space. There's like a chair there often, and that's it. They do have rooms where you can go and visit with your baby. The other thing is, especially if there's something like with the babies born substance exposed, there can be a lot of shame that parents feel for that, or judgment that they feel from going in there, and people knowing that, you know,
that's their
like
baby.
You did this to your baby. Even though a lot of times the moms are in recovery, and so it's having methadone itself that the baby's still experience withdrawal effects, even though they're in a recovery program. And so there's just a lot of stigma around that, and so they don't feel welcome coming into the hospital. So there's like a lot of those barriers also.
Because they're afraid. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Like I mentioned already, guys, I will link when I post this on Facebook, and I will put the website when I get this up on YouTube. If you have any other questions, I'm pretty sure I can do another follow-up when we see each other later this year in Des Moines, because I am speaking at the International Baby Wearing Conference as well as Lela. And I hope you guys are having a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.